The last bit we're going to look at in this chapter is subtracting mixed numbers. So you follow the same process as adding mixed numbers, really. But I do want to show there is one little difference that I want to illustrate to you. Okay, so when you're subtracting mixed numbers, this is it. Subtracting mixed numbers when borrowing from the whole. But I'll explain that. And that's what better way to do it than through an example. So we're going to look at 3 1/5 and 1 2/5. Okay. I'm not going to read through all this. Okay, I'm going to go to that other screen. So 3 1/5. Okay. Whoops. And I'm going to show you in a couple different ways. So what was that again? 3 1/5. Okay. 3 1/5. And I've got a great memory. 1 2/5. Minus 1 2/5. So the first step in subtracting mixed numbers is subtracting the wholes. So we're going to take 3 and 1. We're going to go 3, take away 1 equals 2. That's pretty easy. So we have two wholes over there. Okay. Now what we're going to look at is subtracting the two fractions now. We have 1/5, take away 2/5. Now look at that. Is that possible? If you only have 1/5, can you take away 2/5? No, you can't. But that's not all we have, because this is actually 2 1/5, take away 2/5. And what I find is that it's way easier when you're dealing with pictures, or we have a visual representation. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple different ways. Now remember, these two wholes, because our denominator is out of 5, right? So these two wholes are like 5 out of 5 and 5 out of 5. And then, of course, you have your fraction, 1/5. And we are trying to take away 2/5. Right? So one of these fifths we can take away right here. So we can get rid of that one. But we still have another fifth to take away, because we have to take away 2. We've taken away 1. Where are we going to take the other one away from? Right here. So we're going to eliminate one of these, and then we're only going to have 4/5 left over. So this is going to be, here's your answer, 5/5 and 4/5, which equals, right, that right there is a whole. So we have 1 whole and 4/5 left over. Let me show that to you in a picture. So if we have, let's draw our 2 and 1. Let's start from right here. Okay, or should we start elsewhere? Yeah, let's do the whole. Let's actually go right here. Let's do this one right here. So I'm going to go 3 wholes and 1/5. So here's my, how am I going to do this one? Okay, I'll do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's 1/5. 1, 2, 2. There's another one, another hole, and here's one more. So that's 3 holes, and then our 1/5 looks like this. I'll draw this one a little neater. And we only have 1 in there, right? That's our 1/5. That's 3 1/5. And we're taking away 1 whole, and it's out of 5 as well, and 2/5. 2, 3. Okay, and we have 2/5 there. Okay, so do you see that? We have 1, 2, 3 holes and 1/5. That's that fraction. And over here we have 1 whole and 2/5. That's that fraction. So that's what we're taking away. So let's do it. Take away, we want to take away 1 whole. There's 1 whole. We want to take away 2/5. So let's take away 1 there and that one right there. So that leaves us with 1 whole, and in here we have 4/5 still. So that still equals 1 whole and 4 out of 5 left over. Does that make a little bit of sense? I hope so. Now, I did, like with the subtraction one, notice how the fractions that we were subtracting here, the denominators are the same. They're not always going to be the same, right? You could, just like in our addition, you could have two different numbers here. This could be 3 and 1/3 minus 1 and 4/6, right? It could be that. And then you'd have to change your denominators so that they're the same before you go ahead and do your subtraction. Okay. Hopefully that's resonating. Again, if it's not making a ton of sense, watch them again. Watch the videos again until it makes more sense to you.